Hey friends, I'm Rebecca Aramini Lupo and the creator of this practice today. It's a somatic Pilates and yoga practice, full body toning while gently lowering cortisol, giving you energy and replenishment and toning the body. With vagus nerve stimulation, somatic movement, slow, intentional breath work, and powerful Pilates. Meet me in a child's pose. I'm using 2 blocks and a small Pilates 9-inch ball today, but you can use pillows or modify without. Let's take one of those props, either the ball like I'm using or a block or a pillow, and place it right on top of your thighs. Then just melt your chest on top of that prop to invite in some nice vagus nerve toning, shifting gears right away into the parasympathetic nervous system and down-regulating cortisol. Take a moment to set your intention for your practice. Maybe state it as an affirmation or your sankalpa. I am grounded. I am strong. I am resilient. Now, friends, invite in a gentle hum. I want you to feel the vibration moving from your throat where the vagus nerve runs and dissects all the way down into your abdomen and maybe into that prop. On your breath, inhale. And do that a couple more times. Nobody's watching, almost like you're humming to yourself while you're chopping vegetables or you're in the shower. Just a gentle hum about how magnificent you are feeling in your body, or that you will feel in your body. Experiment with that a couple more times. Move forward onto your hands and knees. Now invite in an arc in your lower back, rounding your spine, but keeping your upper body in place, and then release into an anterior tilt. So just the pelvis and the lower back. Do that 2 or 3 times. And then we're going to invite in the whole spine, tucking the chin towards your chest and looking up towards the sky. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhale, open your heart. Now just the neck, so from the cervical spine forward. So look up, inhale, exhale, look down. Inhale, look up, exhale, look down. And once more, inhale, look up, exhale, look down. Wiggle out your hips from side to side like you're wagging your tail. Crisscross your legs underneath you. Let's have a seat. Take your feet out in front of you, knees are bent, and grab a couple of props. I'm going to use 2 blocks, one between my ankles and one between my knees. Now reach your arms forward, inhale, and as you exhale, scoop into the belly, round through the spine, and go back about 1/3 of the way. And inhale, come and sit. Exhale back. Inhale, sit. 2 more. Squeeze the inseams of your legs and pull up through the pelvic floor. Last one. And now do 1 more and stay back there. Again, squeezing the inner thighs. Hold on to those blocks. Inhale, sit up tall. And let's move, adding a little bit more rhythm to this. Inhale, exhale, go back. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, go back. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, go back and grab onto a prop like the ball or a block. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Navel to your spine. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. 4 more sets, friends. And 3. And 2 to the left, center, right, center, and 1 more, left and right. Inhale, come all the way up to sit nice and long through the spine. Let's move the block from out of our ankles and let's place a block the short way between our knees. Slowly move down onto your backside. Let's take the hands onto the pelvis for a moment. And then on your next inhale, you're going to find an arch in your lower back, moving into an anterior pelvic tilt. On your exhale, tuck your tail and push your lower back into the mat. Inhale into an anterior tilt. Exhale, tuck under. And again, inhale, arch. Exhale, pull your tail underneath you. And continue to do this about 4 more times, friends. Maybe shut down your eyes and notice the sensations in your abdominal wall, in your low back, in your shoulders, in your jaw. If your body's calling for a couple more, do that. And then peel your upper body off the mat. So we're going to actually take the block. So place the block underneath your upper back. You can keep your feet into the earth or you can lift them up, squeezing the block between the knees and getting that other block to support your upper body. Reach your arms long. Hover the knees if you want to, or keep the feet into the earth. Extend the arms and pump them. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pumping up and down for 5 on your inhale and on your exhale. Now the breath is a long inhalation and a long exhalation. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you can do a staccato breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's remove that block and we're moving into a nourishing roll up. So rock up to sit, place the other block aside, bring your block and place it between your inner arches of your feet. Legs are extended, and take another block between the insides of your hands. Lengthen through the spine, pull the shoulders on your back body. On your exhale, roll yourself slowly into the earth. Inhale, exhale, roll all the way up to sit. Keep that scoop in the belly. Inhale, exhale, roll down vertebra by vertebra. Inhale, as you exhale, pull up the pelvic floor, tuck the chin towards your chest, and roll yourself back up. Inhale, exhale, move slowly down, sensing each vertebra, allowing the breath to guide you. Inhale as you exhale, as though you are peeling away from the mat. Let's do 3 more, and if tension shows up, just pause, create some awareness. This is a cortisol cleansing flow today. We're incorporating the powerful mindful Pilates with the somatic yoga, and just remind yourself less is more. It's a different way of thinking for many of us. Try to sense what's going on in the body rather than pushing it. Let's lift the body up nice and tall. Remove your blocks. Crisscross your legs underneath you. Plant your hands. Stay on your knees and extend one leg out. Tuck the toes and then change sides. Do that a couple of times. And then move back, Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Bend one knee and the other, reaching your heels into the earth, rolling onto the ball of your foot. Then gently float forward into a high plank. Inhale and exhale, lower knees, chest, and chin into the earth. Inhale, slither through Bhujangasana. Lift your heart, look down your nose, lengthening through the spine, and then lower yourself all the way down into the earth. Tuck your toes under, push yourself forward and through, upward facing. Exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. With the next breath, gently bend your knees and slowly begin to walk your feet forward as if your feet are learning the ground one step at a time. I'm turning towards the long edge of the mat to give you a visual, but you're welcome to stay facing the short edge of the mat. Transitioning into a ragdoll or more like a dangling yin yoga pose, hanging over your legs. Let your knees stay soft and allow your body to just drape forward. It's not about pulling or stretching, it's about a surrender. You can grab opposite hand to opposite elbow, or you're welcome to just dangle heavy in towards the earth with the arms. Let your head be heavy and maybe sway gently from side to side, forward and back, feeling the weight distribution between the feet. Breathing into your low back and feel the breath expand laterally and on the back side. Inhale. On your next exhale, you're going to say the word Om with your lips closed. It's a bee buzzing breath to stimulate our vagus nerve and down-regulate the cortisol, shifting into the parasympathetic state. Inhale gently. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. On the exhale. And experiment with one more if you would like to. On your next inhale, find length in the spine. On your exhale, plant your hands into the earth and gently step your right leg back into a low runner's lunge. Walk your hands back towards your left foot. Lift your heart, lengthen through your spine. Inhale, pull your heart forward. And then as you exhale, let your pelvis get heavy, bringing some nourishment to that fight or flight muscle, the psoas. Then drop the back knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up into the sky. Gently bring your hands towards your heart. Inhale here, lift. Exhale, hands into the mat. Step back into a high plank. Lower knees, chest, and chin into the earth. Inhale, slither through Bhujangasana, low cobra. Exhale, lower yourself into the earth. Tuck your toes, push forward and through, upward facing. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Look forward towards the front of the room. Step your right foot forward, again in your low runner's lunge. Inhale, heart reaches forward. Exhale, let the pelvis get heavy, opening into the psoas. Opening that deep core muscle that stabilizes the spine and the pelvis. Lower the back knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up, lift the heart up into the heavens. Reach your arms up, palms might reach together, and then down towards your heart. On the next breath, inhale, exhale, plant the hands into the earth and step back. Downward facing dog. Let's drop to our knees, crisscross our legs underneath us, and come and have a seat. Windshield wipe your knees across the mat from side to side. Let your breath guide you, inviting your hips and your lower back to unwind. Let's come into an open leg rocker. So grab the back of your legs and lengthen through the lower back. You can start with your knees bent, pour yourself back into the earth, and then gently rock back up. Maybe reach around and grab on below the calf, right above the ankle, and try rocking back and rock up. And then play with extending the legs. Again, not by force, gently rock back, scoop into the belly, and rock back up and balance. Just 3 more. Play with grabbing the toes or maybe bend the knees. Inhale, lengthen, and then pour yourself back. Let the spine guide you. Last one, friends. Okay, now we're going to stay up. Zip the legs up. And you're welcome to hold on to the back of the legs, or you can hold on to your toes like I'm demonstrating. And then just lift your heart. Breathing here, maybe smiling. Okay, let's balance and float into the earth. Arms reach overhead. Inhale, exhale, come on up, back up into your teaser. Very much like a boat pose. Now lift the heart. Feel the heart lift. Reach the arms, inhale, exhale, float yourself back into the earth. And again, prepare on the in-breath. Exhale, circle the arms, lift back up, maybe bend the knees. Smile, giggle, and come on down into the earth. Nicely done, friends. Let's wipe those legs from side to side and stretch out the hips. Let's rock both knees to the right, not to your edge, but just to a place where you feel safe and curious. And that left hip spiral gently. Now, if it's accessible, reach your left hand across and grab onto your left foot or your ankle, but don't force this. This is just a soft connection. Maybe gaze over towards your left or look to your left and then shut down the eyes. Feel the spiral through your spine and length across your abdominals, that deep invitation into your left psoas, that muscle that responds to how we feel and how we move. Now, stay here and see if you can soften the jaw, letting that left side of the body just melt and unravel. And with each exhale, imagine stress and cortisol dissolving into the earth, letting the nervous system feel the twist, the support, and the safety. Now release your grip on the left foot. Bring your knees slowly through center. Maybe pause, and then when you're ready, both knees drift over to the left. Again, only going as far as you feel safe and it feels nourishing in the body. That right hip can lift up a little bit, and if it feels good, go ahead, reach your right hand and grab onto the right foot or your ankle, or maybe it's a piece of clothing. No goal here, no forcing. It's just an invitation. Feel how the right psoas responds to the spiral and how it might be different on this side, creating awareness, and how your spine gently unwinds. Maybe there's space to breathe a little deeper, a little slower. And maybe you feel that sense of letting go, not just the physical, but the emotional, the energetic, that instinctive feeling. You're listening here. Just trust, just trust. Let's release the foot, guide the knees back towards center. Wipe the legs across the room a couple of times. Now extend your legs out and reach your arms overhead. Take a nice big stretch here, maybe even a yawn and a big sigh. Feel the body, feel the body. Flex the feet, bend your knees, press them back into the earth. Now, if you have the ball, you're going to grab onto the ball. If not, use a block or a pillow. And you're going to place it right underneath your sacrum and that bony tripod. So if you're using the ball, you're going to have some extra stability challenges, which is good. We're going to reach the arms up into the sky and then gently bring those bent knees up and lower them down. So we're going to move on the exhale. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale at the top, exhale and lower. Navel to your spine. Maybe shut down the eyes. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, lower. Pelvis is steady. Resist the urge to rock the hips. 5 more. Inhale and lift. Exhale, slowly lower. Maybe palpate your pubic bone. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, lower. Last 3. Inhale, bring the legs up. Exhale and float them down. Navel to your spine, really mindful. Last 2. Inhale, knit the ribs in towards each other. Exhale. And last one, my friends, inhale and exhale. Lower your feet into the earth. Tuck your tail under into a posterior pelvic tilt and then move into an anterior tilt. Exhale, inhale. 3 more. Exhale, inhale, arch. Exhale, tuck under. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale and inhale. Lower your hands into the earth. Supta Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of your feet together. Splay your knees open. You are welcome to keep your prop underneath your hips or remove it. Now inhale, let out a nice sigh and soften. Let's practice some vagus toning. We're going to inhale gently, and at the top of your inhale, you're going to sip the breath in again, and then let the exhale really stretch out nice and slow. So breathe with me. Inhale. We're building resilience in the nervous system, creating the ability to return to center after stress, to rebound from challenges without staying stuck in that survival mode. And the vagus nerve, somatic movement, and slow, intentional breath work are key in this. When you downshift the nervous system from fight or flight or freeze into rest and digest, you send a direct signal to your body that you are safe now. And this shift supports the reduction of cortisol, your primary stress hormone. Guide your knees up towards the sky. Maybe wipe the legs from side to side or whatever your body is needing. And then gently remove the prop. Let's come onto the back side and move into final relaxation. So if your body needs anything else, go ahead and indulge yourself and meet me in Shavasana when you're ready. Bring your attention back to your breath, back into the room. Let your breath get really big, expand through the lungs, wiggle through the fingers and the toes. Maybe stretch open your jaw. And let's practice that vagus nerve breath one more time. Inhaling again at the top of the inhale, and then exhale out nice and slowly. Breathe with me now. Inhale. And then just tune in. When you're ready, gently guide your knees in towards your chest and meet me on your side in a little ball. Come on up to a seated pose, either in Sukhasana or a knee pile. And then just pause here and feel and connect to that new you. Bring your hands onto that heart, shining bright. And then let your hands come together in Anjali Mudra. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Namaste, beautiful friends. Thank you so much for joining me today on the mat. I'm very excited to share with you that I now have an exclusive membership on both YouTube and on Patreon for those of you who need a little extra support on your wellness journey. And I Also, am thrilled to share with you a free weekly calendar to make your life easier and your practices more regular. And if you're ready for more practices just like this, please comment below. Somatic Pilates Cortisol. Namaste, my beautiful friends.